With men of honor, men of integrity, men who have principles, you can always expect one thing from them: more integrity, more honor, and respect of other leaders who are achieving. Shout out to the CIC. Julius Malema expressed his thoughts and how inspired he is, and how motivated he is, and how much he's proud of the new president of Botswana. I'm gonna play a clip. He was interviewed when he visited the inauguration of the president of Botswana. He was expressing his thoughts, his joy for the president of Botswana, and he was also expressing how proud he is about this man. But of course, I'm going to allow you to watch and listen so you can understand what I'm talking about. Listen to this.
When the unity of the opposition in Botswana has delivered this regime change, where we've seen democracy in action, and this serves as a very good example. And the transition and the inauguration, how it was handled, it goes a long way in teaching future generations on how we handle political contestation and do not declare each other as enemies, but as opponents who are having differences on who should lead. So President BOKO keeps the hopes of young people alive. His speech was so inspiring, and preaching unity and how he described the former president, you can see that he comes from a good heart. And it is up to President Masisi to now show from here that he really means good for this country. So we are happy and we're inspired and we're proud of Botswana. This is South Africa. This is Southern Africa. We are one thing. Absolutely, I'm going to come more often. I was restricted by former president.
What were the reasons, by the way?
You should ask him why did he ban me? Because I don't understand. I mean, I'm on my way now to see HNH, President of Zambia. I was banned by Lungu fighting for HNH because Lungu arrested HNH and said he was obstructing the country. I said, you cannot arrest an opponent for those reasons. And then Lungu banned me. HNH comes to power, doesn't afflict my restriction.
So you just heard the man, right? You heard the man congratulating. That's what leaders do. They congratulate each other. No jealousy, no malicious intentions, no shouting, "How are you, a leader of a small political party? You will never be anything." Nothing like that. Not trying to take down another man, like dissolve this thing, allow other people to lead. No. A pure congratulation. We are proud and very inspired. Hi. That's all it takes to lift up another man. That's all it takes to show your integrity, to show your honor, to show you're a real stand-up dude with principles. So he is proud. Of course he has to be inspired because he recently lost elections. I'm talking about the CIC. Before elections, with everyone in his team, about Talimpo, Floyd Shivambu, all of them who have left, the EFF was getting so much publicity. You would think the EFF was going to take the power. The way they were campaigning, the way they were doing things. Not knowing the reason why they lost elections was all about everything that is happening now. People who have sold out, people who potentially sold out the CIC to join other political parties or for other things. But we're not all about that. We're all about, he lost elections, of course, as the leader of the CIC, the whole organization, the whole movement, the whole party, political party, the EFF, lost elections. Losing elections, I'm not talking about the votes they got. I'm talking about they didn't get what they anticipated. So they lost based on what they were anticipating. They thought they were going to be in power and they lost, they didn't get in power. So with him having had to face all of that, still stand up and congratulate another man who has done what he couldn't do. Man, it's powerful, is wonderful. He couldn't take the power in South Africa. Julius Malema couldn't. Whether you want to say the people of South Africa rejected him, whether you want to say people, the IEC rigged the vote, whether you want to say MK party came into the play and changed the political landscape of South Africa, whatever it is you want to say and justify, he lost the elections. But they still stand up and congratulate a man who won elections. Izinja. Without trying to put himself into the play, without trying to say, hi, it was me, I once spoke good about him. Nah, none of that. Congratulations, we are very inspired. It takes another person to achieve wonderful things for you to realize that there's endless inspiration in the world. There's endless motivation in the world. There's endless possibilities of achieving wonderful things in the world, because someone else has achieved what you couldn't, and you can only draw inspiration, strength, whether from now currently you're drawing strength maybe because you were doubting yourself, you were doubting your possibility, you were doubting if you really are what you think you are. But seeing someone exactly like you, young militant, ready to lead, take power, and loved by the people, congratulated by many African leaders all over the place, can only be an inspiration to you, can only be a motivation to you. Don't drag down another man trying to lift up yourself. Don't drag down another man trying to lift up yourself. You can challenge another man's as politics. But this man, Mr. BOKO, there is nothing negative you can say about. What can you say? Go do your research about him. Go watch all the podcasts about him. Tell me what is one negative thing you can say about him. I tried. I never found out. I never found any negative thing to say about the new leader of Botswana. So it's only right for other people to congratulate him, including the CIC and many other leaders, have congratulated him, because there was many people, many leaders from different African countries who were there to celebrate the inauguration of this new militant upcoming leader. So shout out to the CIC, man, for always inspiring us with bravery, inspiring us, motivating us. The CIC is a different type of breed. I don't know what people who want to destabilize the EFF think they're gonna do with all their nonsensical things that they've planned. The CIC is the one holding the organization of the EFF together. It's the center of politics in South Africa. Without him, the political conversation will be boring. No one will talk about him. I'm not just talking about without him. I'm talking about without him, whether talking negativity about him or positivity. But without him, you'll have boring politics. What did you say? MK party, this one, Mambo, this one, a joint. They are all having the publicity because they are coming from the EFF. If they were coming from the ANC, no one would care. That's why they even go to the news, public news, to talk and resign publicly in the win, because they know it's going to give them cloud chasers, chasing cloud. But it is what it is. The CIC is a wonderful man. We'll continue voting for him. We'll never be destabilized by anyone. Traitors, don't believe in traitors. Once you show that you're a traitor, no one will respect you, because you're not a man of honor. You're not a man of principles, of integrity. Nah, you lack that. So we're not gonna follow a bunch of old people who have demonstrated lack of honor. But it is what it is. Thank you very much.